you hear the stories. You know that at night families sit down and have the discussion, can we put off the braces another year to pay the rent? Can we get another part-time job to cover the food bill? Or of course the worst is that painful, awful time that is happening across the country when mothers and fathers get out of their car, have to walk in and look at their family and say, I've played by the rules, I've done everything right, but I lost my job, or we've lost our house. And there is no voice in the United States more passionate for justice, more passionate for opportunity than the congressman from southern and central Arizona, our friend, our fighter, Congressman Raul.
Thank you very much. And let me first of all say that, you know, primaries among Democrats are very, very intense family fights. We all know that. And I just went through one. And it was intense, and it was a family fight. But in the person who preceded me, Kristen, the new congresswoman from District 9, I supported David. And not because it was a lesser of two evils or to demean the other candidates. As Democrats, we pick sides. That's the beauty of our party. We get to pick sides. We're not lockstep, we're not Republicans, and we don't blindly follow some mantra. We do have choice, and we made a choice. Having said that, it is going to be a distinct pleasure for me to serve with this young lady, woman, who is going to bring about significant influence and change for this state, and all of us should support her wholeheartedly because this is our best opportunity to inject some new, fresh, energetic leadership into the House of Representatives coming from the state of Arizona. Thank you very much. I don't want to be remiss about not thanking some people. Elected officials that were helpful to me now. You know, a third of my district is now, about 30% is up in the West Valley now. So you're going to have to get used to my pretty face a little more than I used to be in the past. But I want to thank Senator Tovar, Ruben Gallegos, Councilman Valenzuela for their support early and their confidence in me, and I appreciate it very much. I also want to thank the MC, Fred Duval, for putting things together to get a little cash in the hands of our campaign. We're very appreciative of that as well. And my friend that is going to be the next senator from the state of Arizona, Dr. Carmona. For no other reason than the fact that it's not just about qualifications, it's about leadership, and trust me, Dr. Carmona is going to make every one of us in this room very, very proud that he is a United States Senator from Arizona. And I want to thank my colleague who's not here, Ed Pastor, for being a good friend from the beginning 10 years ago. And for, he gave me a nickname once, I gotta tell you. He said, he called me Grijalva. Your nickname is unavoidable for comment, which I thought was kind of interesting. But then there's a group of people that made a difference for me. Adriana, Viviana, Lily, Team Awesome, walked door to door for this guy in an area that I have never represented, didn't know who I was, and managed to secure for me in this primary 57 to 58% of the vote. Thank you so much, my friends. Kristen said everything that needs to be crystallized about this election. Defining, critical, pivotal. This is what this election means. And for us in the state of Arizona, it's even more critical. You know, we carry a symbolism a backwater state that doesn't understand the reality of what the future is. And I keep telling people, the decency and depth of the residents of Arizona, it's much more than the Pierces, thank God he's gone. The venom from Arpaio and the ignorance from our governor. Much more than that. We're a lot deeper, we're a lot healthier, and we're a lot more compassionate, and a lot more inclusive, and a lot more tolerant than people give the state of Arizona credit for. So this is a beginning on the legislative level in the state, congressional level, to begin to fundamentally change the political culture of this state. And I'm so excited to participate in that process. We feel that Arizona and the district that I intend to represent is going to be pivotal to beginning to change the culture of the state. And it's about, you know, when Jan Brewer said, okay, kids, you might have a protection from the federal government, but I'll make sure you won't be able to take advantage of it. That wasn't about policy. That was about being punitive and mean-spirited. And now we have an opportunity in this state to say this state is much more expansive intellectually, emotionally than you think. And what the vehicle for the change in this state is going to be, and nationally, is the Democratic Party. Every time this country has needed to get us out of something and to turn a direction for the future, who have they gone to? They've gone to the Democratic Party. And I think people are out there. This is about turnout. It's not about persuasion. Trust me, people are smart. They understand. It's about their pocketbooks. It's about their families. It's about the net that protects them in their old age, assures health care, and makes sure that we're not sucking dirty air for the rest of our lives as residents. Those are laws in place that Democrats and Republicans put in place 40 years ago. What we're seeing now with this extremist group that is running the House of Representatives is to try to turn back a clock to a time when government was meaningless and corporate and rich folk ran the show. Well, as I like to tell audiences, there's a lot more of us than there is of them. And in this election, we're going to work really hard. We're committed to it. I'm so excited about partnering with you and representing the part of Maricopa that I do in making a statement. And the statement is simple as this. The Democratic Party is the vehicle about the template of what the future is going to be. We are not, we're about investment. We're about making sure that the American people have a future. We're about protecting our more vulnerable, and we're about assuring that the democratic process is indeed democratic. We're going to win this election despite the dark money. We're going to win this election despite the dirty money. We're going to win this election because we have the emotion and the confidence of the voters. The issue is to talk to them, make sure they know that we're on their side. And once we do that, the turnout is going to be huge. And we're all going to be sitting around in November going, damn, that was good. And as I sunset, I have 3 grandchildren, and one of the smart ones are always the girls, you know? And so Adelina comes up to me, did you win, Tata? Yeah, we won, we did really good. You know, you never like to gloat about winning, but it was sweet, trust me. And she goes, yeah, we did good, Mika. And she goes, did you get plus 20? And I went, what the hell have we done here? The kid's 6 years old. But there's a lot of people that are depending on us, my friends. A lot of people that are going to put their faith in us. And a lot of people are going to embrace our candidates. And once we're elected, and we will be, it's time to show them and permanently establish our party as a significant base of policy and change in this country. And a party that says to a significant part of the community in Arizona, you're one of us, from one we are all, you are not marginalized, you are not left out, we are inclusive, and we are going to make you part of a party that represents the face of America. Thank you.